right now we are live.
We can't predict live television, so something's going on to the...
Fans are just cheering. I don't know if they're giving out
snacks.
free cookies. Well, that would have been nice to know about a
wish-
half hour ago.
This was a bad time to start the show. We could have had some snacks right there.
Well, let's get the guy over here. Come on. Hey, bring some food over
That was
this way.
that was one of our buddies. We were chatting with them earlier. We bought lots of pizzas from them, so...
We're chatting with everybody all night. What an amazing show. Well, two shows. We had the Beyond Wrestling. We had, and I hope Ben didn't get a stupid picture of me again because
I hope you're making a duck face again.
yeah, Ben always gets these stupid pictures. Anyway, today we had Beyond Wrestling Flash, and then we had Evolve 65.
Yeah.
And I got to see Drew Galloway wrestle in person.
Yeah. No, it was a really incredible night. Just so many excellent wrestlers in action tonight. We saw many people wrestle multiple matches, and just off the top of my head, I know Chris Dickinson, Zack Sabre, Jonathan Gresham. There were probably a few other ones too. Oh,
Future designer.
yeah.
There goes a podcast, everybody. Hey,
We should give a special shout out.
You guys just take the cookies. Oh wait, you're doing a podcast.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll take the...
yeah, I'll take the crumbs. Thank you.
It's one big happy family here. And maybe soon to be fat family if we keep eating these cookies and pizzas.
Yeah.
So yeah, we saw a lot of people wrestle multiple matches. You know, Zack Sabre Jr., Chris Dickinson, Jonathan Gresham. We can go on.
Matthew Riddle.
Matthew Riddle. Yep.
Yeah, it was insane because we saw Chris Dickinson face off in the first event,
Yeah.
and then we saw him again. First, he faced
Sanchez.
Pinky Sanchez in the first event. Second event, he was involved in a six-man tag match.
Yeah.
So it was insane.
Well, what was really interesting too, specifically regarding Chris Dickinson, is it seems like he might be in the picture to be joining a couple of different types of stables as well. Looks like he might be back in with Team Pazuzu, because that's what was at stake in that match against Pinky Sanchez. It was very monumental. So Dickinson took that match. Looks like he could be back in with Pazuzu. And then that second match looks like that was like a tryout, I believe, or a qualifier for Catchpoint, which is a new faction with Matthew Riddle. Among others, Drew Gulak, I believe, is also in the faction. So
It's going to be really good to see what Dickinson does. Also with American Rana coming up on July 31st. He's going to be facing JT Dunn and Donovan Dijak. Find out who the ace of Beyond Wrestling is.
yeah, that's going to be really cool. The other thing I really liked about this event tonight is you got to see the link between Beyond Wrestling and other promotions. So specifically tonight with Evolve, this was the first time these two companies did have kind of like a dual event together. I thought it was a big success, especially because you got to see guys who worked on both shows in different capacities as well. Like another one was Tommaso Ciampa, who wrestled 2 matches tonight. You remember who he took on for the Flush? Oh, he took on Matthew Riddle.
For Flash, he faced off with Riddle.
Yeah.
Then he faced off in another one-on-one match at this show with
Cedric Alexander.
that match was insane. Cedric Alexander picked up the win over Tommaso Ciampa. It was really good. Honestly, everything that happened tonight, I'm mind blown. A lot has happened since the last time we did a show.
Well, yeah, I want to talk about this too with Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah.
What was really cool is, even though it's Tommaso, you're never going to get the same Tommaso for 2 different events.
Yeah.
So, for the second event, I like how he came out. He sort of altered his ring gear. He had that weird mask on, and he had that crazy leather jacket. So he really truly embodied the Psycho Killer gimmick.
Yeah.
But he was still kind of like funny in the ring and goofing around. But at the same time, he brought that aggression when he needed it.
He's always really good in the ring, and I was really impressed with him. Definitely Gresham tonight too. I think Gresham really put on 2 incredible matches. First, he faced Zack Sabre Jr. in the first show. And as you know, if you have seen Zack Sabre wrestle before, you know that he is no easy person to face off against. They were just wrist locking back and forth for about 10 minutes. Just ring psychology at its finest. Then Jonathan Gresham went on and had a match where he teamed with Chris Dickinson. And he also teamed with Darby Allin as well. And this Darby Allin, he takes some serious moves. Like, this guy has ribs all bandaged up, his whole chest and ribs. I guess he took a really bad bump last night at Evolve 64. Yeah. What was it, a suplex onto the guardrail? Or?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a match, that one that you just referenced, that six-man tag match for the Catchpoint Open tryout, also featured another very risky maneuver. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I know it was Tracy Williams, who I think was thrown from the outside of the ring, might have hit his head on the guardrail.
He did.
He got a really nasty
when he got
gash
thrown outside the ring, he ended up hitting his head, got cut open. You've seen it first here on the stat card. That was a cut he suffered. That's going to take a good amount of stitches to get that out.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, honestly, I think tonight had a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? I think it really had a little bit of everything. If you look around, you see the different type of matches we saw, and you see the different type of styles that we saw. You see a little bit of everything. Kevin's like really looking at this lady like, wow, she's looking good. Well,
I think we might have to
wrap up soon. But I mean, merch tables are still on, so.
Yeah, they're backing up.
They're backing up. We'll get packed up soon. But you know what? It's always a good time. We're here, Melrose.
I don't know if it's a good time if Ellen's around.
Yeah, Ellen Jr. No, it's really good. What match really stuck out?
Well,
I mean,
I was gonna say
we've
something
seen about
quick
12 matches.
Yeah.
So I can't name which one I really liked. I was impressed with all of them.
I was going to say something about Jonathan Gresham. I thought he had a great performance tonight. So, we're getting some written messages here. But Jonathan Gresham did really great. I don't know if there's anybody else on the planet that can wrestle Zack Sabre quite as well as him.
I'll message you on Facebook and we'll talk more.
Nice meeting you.
I almost did it again.
Almost knocked out a camera again.
So I think Jonathan Gresham did great. Nobody wrestles Zack Sabre quite like him. He matched him, stretch for stretch, submission for submission. And once again, he walked away with the win. He was able to get Zack Sabre to tap out. So at American Rana on July 31st, they're going to have a 2-on-3 falls match.
Yeah.
So finally, we'll see who the best man is. We can take 2 pinfalls in one night.
We'll be out soon. Sure, that's what Nick says. Nick says we'll be kicked out soon. If you know me and you know Kevin, you know that we don't follow time schedules and we ain't give a f about authority. Okay, yeah, we do. We really can't. Yeah, I was really impressed with the way Brian Fury and the Hit Squad, the way they faced off with EYFBO. I was expecting EYFBO to take that win. I was expecting...
You were expecting Fury and Hit Squad.
Yeah. And so that came to a little bit as a surprise to me, but yeah, man, I mean, we just seen with the Cedric Alexander and everybody that, look, there's Sabre, there's Ciampa,
you see Marty, what's his name?
Marty Scurll?
Marty Scurll, yeah.
Marty Scurll. He's really good as well. I didn't know too much about him until today, but it was really cool to see him. We also saw Manic.
Yeah.
Who is now known as TJP.
Yeah.
And he used to be Manic in TNA, and it's good to see him like in a main event world title picture.
It is.
That was one of the main events, and because the guy always had the wrestling ability, you know what I mean? Like he always knew what he was doing. He always got the job done, and I'm just happy to see him make it.
Yeah, we're totally getting the death stare, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that.
We are, but if you look, there are people, saying their goodbyes still. So
that's true.
Like I said, let me just go over a few things. I was really impressed with Ethan Page. Ethan Page will be on our show tomorrow. We're going to interview him tomorrow night. he faced off against Travis Gordon. Now, this is a match that was very short. It almost seemed like a squash, the way Ethan Page threw around Travis Gordon. Now,
it's really impressive because we've seen Gordon do really well in other promotions, especially with Beyond. He's put on some nice matches with Shinron in the past. So, I mean, for Ethan Page to come out and perform like that, that's
and
really
dominate.
impressive. Yeah.
Dominate with powerbomb, big boot, just constant aggressive attacks from Ethan Page. But you know what? And I was saying it to one of the guys earlier when we were watching the match. I was saying, sometimes it is about how the move is done, but it's also about how it's sold.
Yeah.
So the person on the other end of it is a big reason why the move looks so good. For instance, Riddle got Tombstone tonight.
Was it on the Evolve card?
No, it was Marty Skrull, I believe.
Okay.
He got Tombstone tonight. And the way he sold it, he was like flopping. He looked like he was paralyzed. And so I think Travis Gordon did a great job of selling the moves. Even something as small as a clothesline, he went flipping. He did backflips, literally on the ring. So it was really awesome. And
It was also really impressive, too, with Ethan Page, because it looks like he has a feud brewing with Drew Galloway. So Galloway actually ambushed, Ethan Page in the very beginning of the night. Because Ethan Page had a promo, he was talking about how he was going to be the future of Evolve. He was looking to take out Galloway. So Galloway didn't like that too much. He ambushed Ethan Page. However, at the end of the night, after Galloway's victory, it was Ethan Page that came back and got the retaliation. So this could be a really good feud coming up.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, Galloway defeated Gargano tonight. So that was really nice to see. Just a lot of great matches. WWE Cruiserweight Classic matches. Zack Sabre versus Tony Ness. Ciampa versus Cedric Alexander. It was incredible. And Beyond Wrestling, American Run is going to be nothing short of exciting. July 31st, we're going to get Drew Cordero on the show within the next couple of weeks. And we're going to talk to him. Now, we do have a chair. Usually someone stops by. We're in a different venue, in a different environment. We got like cops everywhere, so we don't really know what's going to happen. The cops have been great too, so shout out to them.
Also, a shout out to Beyond Wrestling. Tonight was really impressive. They were getting exposed to a brand new audience, a brand new location. They were on pay-per-view.
What was that?
I think he said if you're not a wrestler, please leave the building. But you and Ben are technically wrestlers.
Oh, technically we are. Go check out our ladder match. If you guys want to just start throwing the stuff around us into the box.
I thought I was a guest on the show to talk about our hellacious
ladder match.
Yeah, we got to preview this because you two may be having a match soon. So yeah.
Yeah, possibly. That ladder match, the way it ended last time, it was just so vicious.
Yeah.
I low blowed you. I threw you off the ladder. I put you through a platform.
Yeah, but didn't we agree prior no low blows? And what did you do?
We did agree no low blows. However, sometimes my contract was on the line, so I had to do what I had to do. But
So you're not a man of your word.
I will admit, you know what? I'll give you one last shot. I admit, I low blowed you in that match. I ripped your contract up. So you know what I'll do? I'm not going to give you your contract back and say that you're part of the Russell promotion that we got going on. I'm not going to give you your contract back. What I will do is I'll give you a chance to earn it back. I'll face off with you one-on-one. If you can beat me, you can be back in our promotion.
Sound like a deal?
My choice of the match.
You can choose a match. Any match you want.
Last man standing.
Oh boy. That's it. Ding ding ding, ladies and gentlemen. for the grand finale.
Ding, ding, ding. So, yeah.
Last man standing.
before she rings our ding, we're going to get going. We had a fun night. We love Evolve. We love Beyond. And please check out American Rana. It's going to be insane. Back at Fet Music Hall. There's our buddy with the stack card
Nick.
sign. Nicholas. Hey, Nicholas's first appearance on our show, which is awesome.
I think he's been on in the background before.
I don't know. He's been on
Aurora.
the background, but I don't know if I've seen him on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, he was in
That's
some of
right.
the wrestling matches.
that's true. That is true. Stack Jobber.
That jobber.
So yeah, it was.
It was a fun night. So thank you
was.
very much for listening and watching. And
I'm ready to go home, go to sleep, get some
Food.
rest. I didn't know we hired a plumber. Someone's crack is out over there.
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Crack's illegal.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, so
Peace
we're
out.
out.
Bye.
We'll see you later, next time, tomorrow, for our interview with Ethan Page. Bye-bye.